I know what happened to me. I know why I spend the whole day in bed. Oh, yes, I do. I spend the whole day in bed because I felt the enormous pressure of expectation. My husband's support in me was the thing that was bringing me down, honey. I had an epiphany this past week about what motivates me. See, here's the deal. I am now unemployed for the first time in our marriage. I am completely dependent upon Joel's income. Now, I'm an independent woman, thank you. And yes, I like to be the person that's like, I bought myself this shirt and I bought myself these jeans. You know what I'm talking about, ladies? Like, none of that, I got that for you should be grateful. I don't leave any room for that. I am sorry, but no. Anyway, I find myself in the awkward position of being the stay-at-home wife. Not that there's anything wrong with being a stay-at-home missus, but you know, generally, when you're a stay-at-home missus, it's because you got some kids, okay? Now that's a full-time job. A stay-at-home parent, full-time job. Stay-at-home wife, so I'm saying to myself, well, if I'm an unemployed wife, I'm not just going to waste my time. And I tell Joel this. I say, Joel, don't worry. I'm not going to be wasting my time in bed watching Netflix all day. You telling me I'm going to get the jobs done. I'm going to do stuff. I'm going to do something. So here's how it goes, right? I come up with this ginormous list of like things I'm going to do, dreams I'm going to accomplish, right? And I tell them to Joel and I say, listen, Joel, I know that you are now the person of income in our relationship, and I'm very grateful, but I'm going to start a YouTube channel, and I'm going to paint and write, and I'm going to really get into art. My husband, what does he say? He says, wow, Rebecca, you can do this. Now most people, they would be like, thank you, but me, I'm like, what? He's like, you got this. Oh, I got this? Yeah, I believe in you. You believe in me? Yeah, I believe in you. You're gonna do amazing work. I'm gonna do amazing work. And all of a sudden, I just start to like crumple under this enormous amount of pressure that is now put upon me, pushing me to the ground. What is this enormous amount of pressure, you're asking? Expectation. I'm sorry, but I do not want to let my husband down. And all of a sudden, he's telling me that he believes in me. Now, you know what that tells me? If he believes in me, then if I don't succeed, I'm going to fail. And he's going to feel like I let him down. All my inspo had turned into a big old bowl of cream of wheat. And let me tell you, cream of wheat ain't interesting. When was the last time you ever saw a bowl of cream of wheat be some artist's muse? Like my limbs turned to sausages and I was like, I don't know what to do. I can't even think. I don't even have words in my head because the dictionary done gone out. Yeah, I'm telling you. I'm like, sorry girl, can't help you. And I was like, just sitting there being like, I'm gonna leave you. Joel comes home. I'm like, oh my gosh. I have to tell Joel that I spent the whole day in bed. Oh my heavens, Lord. He's gonna just be so disappointed at me. I go downstairs and I say, honey, there's something I need to tell you. And he goes, well, what is it? He's really concerned, right? Because I look really awful and my hair is just frizz-ball and I'm a mess. I look like a spaghetti wife. And he just looks at me and goes, honey, what is it? And I'm like, I'm so disappointed. But I spent the whole day in bed. And he's like, oh, honey, oh, it's okay. No, you know what? Take this whole week and you spend it in bed, okay? You relax, because you know what? You've been so exhausted. Just rest. When you rest, you're gonna feel a lot better. No, it's like, what? You want me to just rest all week? Well, yeah. You're not angry? Why would I be angry? Okay. So then I go, wait a minute. Something is up. Becca, I think you have a problem. Because you were so gung-ho, and then he says something to you, and next thing you know, you just can't. And I'm like, thinking about it, right? Because that's what I do. I analyze everything. My brain is going 20 kilometers per hour. Like, no, actually, like, faster than that. That's not very fast. 1,000 kilometers per hour. I try to beat that. Not even BMW makes that kind of car. That is a car, right? Point is, I get to the facts. I'm analytical. And I realize, I know what happened to me. I know why I spend the whole day in bed. Oh, yes, I do. I spend the whole day in bed because I felt the enormous pressure of expectation. My husband's support in me was the thing that was bringing me down, honey. Now, most people, they just need a little bit of affirmation and boom, they're off. It's like they need somebody to say go and they go. They're sitting there and they're going, can I have somebody's acceptance and approval? And once they get it, they are running. But me, on the other hand, I sit there, and if I get somebody's verbal approval, I'm like, excuse me? Just you watch, I'll do the other thing. Now, I don't know why my motivation is driven by rebellion. I mean, I don't. It always has been. But that is what I realized. I realized that my motivation is driven by pride. When I realize this, I say to myself, I know how to fix this. I can find that gung-ho inspiration, get up early in the morning, get to work, boom, 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 idea. I'll be flying because I figured it out. Well, when Joel comes home, I go downstairs. Honey, I know how you can inspire me. What? Like, did it not inspire you last time? I'm like, oh, no. Oh, no, you didn't. You done floored me. That's what you did. What are you talking about? I'm like, Joel, you need to sit there and you need to tell me I can't do it. I'm a woman. Women can't do things like that. Women aren't successful. You tell me that. You tell it to my face. You say it to my face right here. You tell me I'm a failure of humanity. That you're so ashamed that I'm now unemployed, living on your income. You say that. Say that to me. You do it. Let's go. Well, what does he do? Now, he doesn't sit there and he just goes, like, his face is just like, he don't know how to respond to that. And I want to be like, honey, it's okay. Never mind. Forget what I said, because I want to be a supportive wife, but I just can't. I'm sorry, this is my dream. I need him to not support me in order for me to do it. And I said, Joel, you need to not believe in me so that I can have the pride that says in my heart, watch me, you bastard. Seriously. You think I can? Well, just you see. That's how I am. You know? Nothing gets me more motivated than someone just saying it straight out. No. It's like, no. And I'm like, oh yeah? Thank you. Let me see if I can do it now. And maybe that's a little bit crazy. Psychopathic. Possibly. But Joel, now what does he say? He says, oh my gosh, Rebecca, wow, you have some emotional trauma there when it comes to being motivated. You sure didn't, did your parents know? And I'm going, what? Like, how many other people are motivated this way, you know? Like, who actually likes to be told they're good at something? It's not wrong. It's not emotional baggage. And as he's going on, Becca, like, most people, they feel when they're affirmed positively that that's a really good thing for them. How come it doesn't work for you? I mean, and here's the truth. Y'all, Joel is so amazing. I love that man. Because it is so easy for me to get that guy to do anything for me. I mean, secret and do not tell. All I have to do is say, go, Joel. I believe in you. You're the best, Joel. And it's like a power boost. It goes, whew, and next thing I know, he's gone, man. And that is awesome. It's so easy. I mean, I've never had it so easy my whole life. So he is sitting there and he's telling me, because I'm not like that, I'm emotionally traumatized, something's wrong with me. My entire childhood is just trauma. Not even true. Have you seen my parents? They love me. He thinks something's wrong with me? Oh, I'll just tell you. I'll show him. I said, all right, fine. If you think something is wrong with me, Joel, then here's the deal. You're going to say it to my face. You're going to say it to my face. I'm emotionally scarred. Give it to me. Give me all the affirmation you possibly can. And let me show you that I can be emotionally scarred, as you say. And I'm going to show you I ain't. I can take that affirmation. I can run to the high heavens. You go ahead and you tell me that. Say it to me right now. Say it. Say that I am amazing, and I'll show you. I will show you I am not emotionally scarred. I'm sorry. I can take any kind of motivation. I don't have to disbelieve in me to get somewhere. And all of a sudden it dawned on me. Now he does not need to know this. All he needs to know is that he gave me affirmation and I ran with it, okay? He needs to know that I have mended the trauma, that there is no such thing as trauma, that I am perfectly normal. Because he then, gave me really encouraging words and was a really good husband. But underneath it all, you know what's bubbling? I'm going to take every single thing you say. I'm going to make a big old pot of batter. I'm going to slide it onto a sheet and put it in the oven. You want to know what's going to come out? Motivation based off of your affirmation. Gonna feel so good. Thank you for listening to my absolute rant this morning. Cheerios. I love you. Please subscribe if you like this video. Also like this video if you like this video. And leave me a comment. Especially if for the first time in your life you're realizing that you're not the only one motivated by pride. And that maybe there's some pride out in the world that isn't sinful. Maybe it's not a bad thing. Maybe it's more normal than we think. So if you find yourself feeling pretty normal and this is who you are, well, honey, please leave a comment. Let me know that I'm not alone. Anyways, Cheerios. I love you. Take care. Mwah.